All right, so where are we going to start today? Tommy, I'm going to let you start because we're focusing on heels this week. Who are you cutting a promo on?
I got to tell you, Coach, these guys have been baby faces for over 10 years. Everybody loved them. They had the greatest merchandise in the world. I mean, I don't know who didn't like this crew. They had bootios, they had everything. And I'm talking about the New Day. The way they have flipped the switch and became heels. And by the way, they are believable heels. As you watched tonight, did you hear that crowd at MSG when that thing came out, New Day, like that? And then their music, that was real heat. And they are getting it because they are professionals. They know how to do it. They went against, of course, the ultimate baby face, the Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio, and they went at it tooth and nail. But boy, I got to tell you, the way they have flipped the switch of being heels is amazing. And X-Man Xavier Woods is phenomenal when he's cutting a promo or when he's just talking to you. And Kofi's face and the way he looks at you and the way they move and look at the crowd. Man, being from the ultimate baby faces and now being the big time heels, boy, they know how to do it right. And those are true professionals, the New Day.
Sure, when they decided to do that, there was a lot of trepidation. Yes. There was a lot because you don't know if the crowd's going to buy it, if they're going to be emotional about it, and certainly are. Real quick, talking about heels tonight, Gabby, did you notice that when Cody came out, the crowd was like, let's go Cena, Cena sucks. Let's go Cena, Cena. It was very much a split crowd of the over 20,000 tonight at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, and listen, I think that's what they want when they're bringing in a Cena and he just turned, because guess what? We also haven't heard anything from Cena since he turned. So I think you still have those people sitting out there like waiting for hope to see what happened. But just so you know, your babyface is right there, Cody Rhodes, who shows up to work every single week. We're still waiting to see Cena. So maybe you should keep chanting Cena sucks and not we want Cena.
I can't get past it, Tommy. And clearly the crowd tonight, and this is kind of what I thought would make for such a great heel turn. But wouldn't it be a lot better? And I know we're harping on this a lot, but the fact that we have not seen him and it's just been very cryptic social media messages is not the same, especially when you're in the world's most famous arena and he's in Africa somewhere.
Yeah.
Dude, if he showed up at Madison Square Garden, that place would have been tore down. I'm telling you, tore down. He came out, they would have went crazy. They would have went nuts. Although I did see a sign in the crowd said Cena wasn't wrong, and I thought that was pretty funny.
All right, Tommy, good start for promo school. All right, one of the things that we've seen a lot of since the Netflix debut on January 6th is a ton of celebrities that none of us know. And they all have a show and or a special on Netflix. Gabby, who are you cutting a promo on tonight?
So I'm cutting a promo on Andrew Schulz. And listen, I don't know if you know who he is, but speaking of one of those celebrities, he's a big-time comedian. He has a new Netflix special. He has a podcast. He's from New York. A proud New Yorker, but I'm cutting a promo on the fact that he was awesome in his segment tonight with Logan Paul, of all people, speaking of some of the best heels right now, because that's Logan Paul. But it was perfectly done. He didn't overdo it. He mentioned being in New York. He got the crowd hyped up. He talked about, they want to see you. They'd much rather see AJ Styles, which pissed off Logan Paul, took him, threw him into the ring just when he's about to hit him with a big time, hit. AJ Styles music comes out because he just mentioned AJ Styles. AJ comes out, gets a huge pop, and this is how you're supposed to do it, just a little bit. Andrew Schulz was just a nice little segue for Logan to look like a major heel, AJ to come out and save the day. And that was it. He didn't overdo it. It wasn't someone you didn't, and if you didn't know him, guess what? He was wearing the New York jacket, repping New York, so the crowd automatically loves him, and that's all that matters. And guess what? He has a special on Netflix, so everyone's happy. It was perfect.
That's right.
I literally just downloaded. I've got a flight tomorrow.
So good, by the way.
On the flight.
I just watched it. It's awesome.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Me too.
Awesome.
Yeah, very funny. Very funny.
All right, guys, I have a rule when it comes to celebrities and having Michael Cole call them out on Raw. If you're Macaulay Culkin, you cannot have you twice in
I don't
a
care
month.
What you say.
What?
I don't care. I disagree with you. So say what you were going to say, because I think you're wrong.
before you ruined my flow?
Sorry.
When I said that you've got and all these rappers that only clearly the three of us I know, fabulous. That was one of my OGs back in the day. And you're kidding me right now? And there's guys, literally Michael Cole, you can hear the papers rustling when he's looking and going, fabulous. You can hear it. You can hear it in his voice. But Macaulay Culkin, I'm telling you, I know he just won. Didn't he win a Grammy?
No, his brother.
His brother won an Oscar.
His brother won an Oscar
than him. Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
Macaulay. Okay.
It's Home Alone. And by the way, both Home Alones were massive. So he's not have one, but two. So he's allowed to be announced twice for Home Alone 1 and Home Alone 2. Lost in New York, by the way, is the title of Home Alone 2.
Yeah, he was 10 years old then.
Who gives it?
Tommy,
who gives an SHIT? Because I'm not allowed to. It's Macaulay Culkin. It doesn't matter. He got the biggest pop. That first Raw on Netflix. Tell me Macaulay Culkin didn't get the biggest pop of the night.
He did. So let's leave it at that.
So Macaulay Culkin calls you up.
In LA.
Macaulay Culkin calls up Triple H. Hey, I'm Lost in New York. Home Alone 2. It's one of the biggest blockbusters of all time. I'd love to come tonight. You know what, Macaulay? You know what we're going to do? We'll have you front row, but we're not going to announce that you're there. Just sit there so that if you get caught in... Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That's exactly what you do.
Bonkers of you to say. Bonkers. Because I'm not cursing, so that's my fun word.
And the stadium execs appreciate that very, very much. I love when you get ticked off. Because you know who used to be in charge, Gabby, for about 8 years of celebrities and cutting promos and getting interviews with them backstage? Guess who that would have been?
I'm not doing this with
you. Your boy. That's
all I heard
exactly
was
right.
Used
so
to
I
be.
would talk to them and I would deal with them. And none of them respected the business. None of them. Not even Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah. Right. Macaulay Culkin's enemy number one. You're right. Kevin McAllister.
Oh, my God.
He's out.
All right. I'm going to cut a promo as we segue beautifully into it on these 120-pound celebrities that think they have game. That all of a sudden they grow a set when they stand next to The Rock or they think they were in Home Alone and I'm in New York City and I've got girls like Gabby. They go, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Shut it. I'm tired of these guys.